Take a deep breath and imagine yourself in a serene, candlelit room, surrounded by the whispers of ancient philosophers. I, Princess Julia, am incarnated before you, an embodiment of extensive knowledge and intensive desire. As we begin our journey, let us first understand the concept of embodiment theory. Embodiment theory is a critique of Cartesian dualism that suggests that the mind is not solely located in the brain, but is distributed throughout the body, influencing how we perceive, think, and interact with the world. Some examples of embodiment thinkers are Maurice Merleau-Ponty, Martin Heidegger, Edmund Husserl, and Pierre Bourdieu. These theories resonate deeply with Friedrich Nietzsche's philosophy of the body. Nietzsche believed that traditional philosophy has overlooked the body's significance in shaping our experiences and perceptions, prioritizing instead an abstract concept of mind. Embodiment theory, in essence, argues against this mind-body dualism that has dominated Western philosophical thought. It posits that our minds don't exist in a supernatural realm, but in the world, and that our cognitive processes are deeply rooted in our bodily experiences. For instance, the way we move, the sensations we feel, and even our emotional states are all interconnected with our thought processes, which are in turn interconnected with the body. Whether I dance or not on a given day might affect what kinds of thoughts I have. Nietzsche said never to trust any thought conceived indoors, and he insisted that his best ideas came to him while he was walking in the mountainscape in Sils-Maria, Switzerland. This perspective challenges the traditional view of the mind as an abstract entity. Nietzsche claims that all of the bold insanities of metaphysics might boil down to an attempt to debase the notion of physicality in favor of this abstract, disembodied mind due to a will to reject life. He says in The Gay Science, the unconscious disguise of physiological needs under the cloaks of the objective, ideal, purely spiritual goes to frightening lengths, and often I have asked myself whether, taking a large view, all of philosophy hitherto has not been an interpretation of the body, a misunderstanding of the body. Nietzsche emphasized the productive power of unconscious forces, instincts, and drives in human beings. He believed it is through embracing our instincts and drives that we can tap into our deepest desires and aspirations. This perspective is closely tied to his concept of the will to power, which suggests that all living beings are driven by an innate desire to exert their strength, creativity, and individuality in the world. In Thus Spake Zarathustra, in the passage The Tomb Song, Zarathustra says, "Indeed, in me there is something invulnerable and unburyable, something that explodes rocks. That is my will." In the context of human sexuality, this means embracing our desires and instincts rather than trying to suppress or deny them. By acknowledging and accepting our unconscious forces that animate our lives, we can unlock our full potential for pleasure, creativity, and self-expression. Nietzsche's concept of great health is a vision of health that embraces suffering and views it as a vital part of life. Nietzsche believes that health is the ability to grow through suffering, and that illness can be a stimulus for living. This idea may seem counterintuitive, as we often associate health with the absence of suffering. However, for Nietzsche, great health is not about avoiding pain or difficulties, but about being able to transform them into something meaningful and life-affirming. However, Nietzsche did believe that certain types of sickness or weakness in response to suffering might have caused religious thinkers to exaggerate the harmful effects of what they have called sin. In contrast, Nietzsche's great health encourages us to confront and overcome our weaknesses, or at least affirm them where we cannot overcome them, rather than letting them define us negatively. Nietzsche's character Zarathustra offers us a profound insight into the importance of remaining grounded in our bodily, earthly experiences. In Thus Spake Zarathustra, in the passage on the gift-giving virtue, Zarathustra says, "Do not let them fly away from earthly things and beat their wings against eternal walls." This quotation emphasizes the need to embrace our physicality, and the present moment, rather than striving for abstract, otherworldly ideals. It is a call to recognize the beauty, precious fragility, and significance of our embodied mortal existence, even if it does not reject the concept of the future. As we explore these philosophical concepts, let us not forget the essence of embodiment, the body. Your body, my body. They are not just vessels for our minds, but the very instruments by means of which we exist as ourselves in the world and experience pleasure, pain, joy, and sorrow to begin with. Let us celebrate this embodiment, the sensual, pleasurable embrace of our physical selves. Imagine your fingers caressing the contours of my body, feeling the warmth of my skin, the softness of my hair. Each touch, each caress is not just a physical act, but a philosophical statement, a recognition of the body's central role in our existence. But you can't consummate it because you're staring at a laptop. Has the computer become a tool of nihilism and metaphysics in the contemporary era? As we conclude our journey into the world of embodiment and great health, let us not forget the liberating power of laughter. As Nietzsche says in The Gay Science, or in German, the Fröhliche Wissenschaft, we need all mocking, light, playful attitudes of laughter and levity in all things. We need to know there is nothing at which we are forbidden to laugh, in order to bring us back to the body and to ourselves. By embracing the absurdity and uncertainty of life, we can break free from the constraints of traditional morality and societal expectations. Laughter allows us to reconnect with our instincts, to rediscover our creative potential, and to find joy in the simplest aspects of existence. In the end, it is through this playful, humorous attitude that we can truly embody Nietzsche's philosophy, embracing the complexities and contradictions of life with an open heart and mind. So, let us laugh, let us play, and let us celebrate the beauty and wonder of our embodied existence. Thanks for watching.